Good morning. All right, y'all, we're out walking the dog. Anyway, I already did an Instacart. I forgot to film a good morning. And yeah, it was like $14.75, going like a mile, and I think it was like 12 items, 14 items. It was easy. Anyway, a little flashback, we'll do that. Now that we got that one done, I didn't film any drop-off action, so we got the total up on the screen. And I just accepted another one because I'm right behind Food Line. This one's $10.70, 11 items, and they ordered 4 cases of soda, so I was kind of like, but yeah, the tip is super low, but we're doing it. And I saw 4 cases of soda on this one and a $4 tip. I was like, oh, that's going to the 3rd floor. We might have to cancel this one, but it's going to the 1st floor, so. All right, we didn't film any drop-off action on that one because the dude came out and met me. He was still in his pajamas. It seemed like his mom probably ordered or something, but he seemed confused because of my bin, because he was like gonna grab the grocery bag, and I was like, yeah, but there's a bunch of sodas, so you might as well just let me carry it in. And then, have you all ever seen this before? Instacart had a note that said pets may be present, and we've asked the customer to secure their pet. They didn't do that. I don't care, because I'm an idiot, and I just assume that everyone has a nice dog who's not gonna bite you. But the dog came out, ran out the door, barked at me, and I was just like, hey, you know, like, I don't expect to get bit by a dog, but it can happen, and some people are scared of dogs, so obviously the same thing happened to someone else, and they probably thumbs down that customer because of that. Anyway, I have to mark the order as dropped off. I just got a freaking unicorn Instacart. It's 2 customers. You know, I've been worried about 2 customers, but these are 2 customers. Well, I know I've delivered to the first one, and the second one lives in a neighborhood that's all old people. And I think it's someone I've delivered to, but anyway, $46, not even going 2 miles, 33 items. This makes the day. After this, I'm meeting up with a friend, going for a walk, and then I'm going to the hospital to stay with my mom. So that's gonna do it for today, unless I do something tonight, but let's go shopping. All right, fastest shopper alive. I knocked that one out. I mean, that was such an easy order. The dollar to money is amazing, and I've definitely delivered to both of these. They're both little old ladies. This is my favorite thing. You know, I'm helping out 2 little old ladies, and they both appreciate my time.
You were fast. I saw on the computer, I saw her fast. My goodness.
I was gonna say you had it easy for today.
Yeah. Just a couple of heavy bottles, that's all. Yeah. Could you come?
Oh, yeah. You want me to put it somewhere else? Or
No, here, it's fine. It is fine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, you have a good weekend.
Yep, you too.
Yes, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, drop the first one off. She's the nicest little old lady. I don't mean to call her old. I'm old, so, you know, once you hit, what, 30, you're done. You're old. That's how it goes. That's my opinion. But yeah, she was like, wow, you're so fast. I haven't had anyone tell me I'm fast in a long time, but I was trying. So I didn't film any drop-off action for the second one because I go in her house and put them on her counter and stuff, and, you know, I don't want to be filming in her house. I feel like that's crossing the line. But yeah, like I said, that's gonna do it for this video. No, that's not gonna, what am I talking about? Not gonna do it for this video, for this day. I think I scheduled myself in Annapolis on DoorDash for like an 8-hour shift tomorrow. And if it's not raining, I'm gonna ride my motorcycle out, and we're gonna see what we can make happen in 8 hours on DoorDash on my motorcycle. Because that's why I bought the motorcycle, and I haven't done it yet. Like, what am I doing? I should be doing that. All right, y'all, in the last clip I filmed yesterday, Saturday morning now, in the last clip I filmed yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna ride my motorcycle to Annapolis. We're gonna do earn by time. I'm gonna accept every order. Everything about that has failed. It is pouring rain, so we are not delivering on the motorcycle. I scheduled myself from like 8:30 in the morning till 5:30 at night on DoorDash. I don't know how long I'm actually gonna be able to tolerate it, but I was gonna do earn by time, but the problem, oh, don't you go nowhere, phone. Whenever I'm driving, it wants to fall. The problem is I'm running late, so I'm not gonna make it to, it's 8:45 right now, so I'm not gonna make it to Annapolis to be able to sign in. So I signed in Dash Along the Way, and when you do Dash Along the Way, you can't do earn by time. So, you know, but DoorDash with all these hoops on scheduling and everything, so we just gotta do the regular old DoorDash, and we'll see how long I can tolerate it. And yeah, I'm driving towards Annapolis now, and I just got this Uber. It's a Safeway pickup, so picking up at the grocery store. It says it's 5 bags. It says it's going 11 miles and 19 bucks, but the thing is, like, I didn't look how far. I'm at least 5 to 6 to 7 miles away from the Safeway, and like, it's the Safeway in Annapolis, and then it's dropping off like further in Annapolis. So it's perfect. It's taking me in the direction I want to go to put this 19 points on the board. Whew, that was a long rant. I just pulled up to the Safeway, and I had to decline this DoorDash that I would have done. I mean, I kind of don't like where it's taking me because it's taking me way out the zone. It was $18.25 going 9 miles, but for a DoorDash, that's a banger. But it's going in the opposite direction of this Safeway I'm about to pick up. So can't do that. That's too dirty. That's like the super ultra dirty multi-apper. Okay, thank you. Now we got the Uber in the car. It's only 6 miles to go drop it off. And like I said, those rest of those miles to make it 11 miles, we were gonna come this way anyway. All right, y'all, there was a $12 tip on that Uber order up front. We love that, very grateful for that. While I was coming to drop off that Uber, I got a freaking banging Instacart. And I didn't even crack finger it because I'm not in my normal jurisdiction, so we had to really look at the details. It's going a little further than I'd like, taking me out of Annapolis, but it's 57 or 58 bucks, going like 12 miles. I'm probably 3 or 4 miles from the giant 40 items, 1 customer. But it's I'm not gonna be the fastest shopper on this one because I don't know this giant like I know, you know, the stores in my area. All right, that Instacart was like the most ideal Instacart you can get. Friggin' anything I had a problem with, they messaged me back like immediately. Like everything about this order. And it has that little thing that says pets may be present. That must be new on Instacart because this is the second time I've seen it. And it's a leave at the door, so unless they got a dog out in the yard or something, I don't know why that's there. All right, y'all, this one, holy crap. This brought me out to the sticks. But, god dang, these people got a long ass driveway and they got some serious property. They got a freaking slow down sign. Whew, these people got money. Oh my goodness, y'all, those people got money. And that house looked like, that's an old house. Looked like at some point, I wouldn't be surprised if the people who originally owned it or something had slaves, because it was, I don't know, it's just like that old school kind of thing. They had a side-by-side parked out front, and then at their front doorstep, you know how like a driving range for golf, they had like they like drive golf balls right out their front door. Like, Must be nice. Anyway, we are so grateful for that order right there. That was an amazing order. And now I'm gonna drive those 11 miles right back into Annapolis. And a little time to money update. I left my house at about 8:30. It's 10:21 and I've made almost $80. Can't make no money doing gig work. That's what the haters will tell you. All right, so I don't know why I haven't said anything about this yet, because in the last video that came out yesterday on Friday, which, anyway, who cares when that was? Y'all are watching this video now. It gets way too confusing. I told y'all what was going on with my mom, and I was blown away by how many people, you know, said that they're having their prayers and stuff. Like, you guys, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so I went right back to the Giant where I got that banging order, and you know, I'm gonna sit here. I put a 15-minute timer on. We'll get 15 minutes. Nothing hits here. We're gonna head to the busier spot that's up the road. But yeah, I just saw this Instacart. Oh my God. You have to go across the Bay Bridge, which there's a $6 toll. I think it is only one way. No, that is absolutely insane. And they left a $2 tip. Like, come on, man. Like, it ain't right. That ain't right. All right, so right when I ended that last clip, DoorDash sent me one. It might have chimed for a split second in the video. Anyway, $6.50, 5.5 miles. Is it hidden tip? I'm not gonna find out. So I am in disbelief to what I just got. Uber Eats Shop and Pay, $32. And it's 32 items going 6 miles. Safeway. Oh, it's right up the road. Oh no. I used to work at this Safeway and you don't get service in the building. This is gonna be a nightmare. I can feel it now. I hope not, but because I used to work there overnight doing merchandising, and you would go out in the parking lot, you can't even get service. Ugh. All right. So there's no timer on the Uber app, but I just looked at the screenshot I took when I accepted the order. It was 10:45. It's 11:30 now. So that took me about 45 minutes to get a shop for, and checked out and put in the car. And the dude in the floral department, I asked him to get help because, you know, they had 2 different kinds of flowers. I'm a dude, I'm not good at, I mean, I understand what roses and an orchid is, but they wanted like a $44 arrangement of roses, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to make that for you. And I was like, well, I got a shop for a bunch of stuff. And he was like, awesome. And then he came and hunted me down. He's like, yeah, I gave you this bucket so it won't tip over when you're driving. Great customer service. All right, golly, they lived on the water. Their dog was happy to see me. He was going crazy. That dog would have scared me if they would have opened the door the way he was barking at me. He might be harmless, but he sounded scary. Anyway, it's 11:46, so that was another hour. We made $32. Freaking killing it today. All right, y'all, so my DoorDash ended. That's the problem with DoorDash. You gotta jump through too many hoops to freaking stay on their platforms. I didn't even do a single DoorDash, and it's been pausing and unpausing all day. Now the map's not red, but who cares? Anyway, we're gonna try something new. I'm gonna go to Miss Sue's Deli here that I went past. Let's see what they got.
Are coming, and then I think at least one parent.
Oh my gosh, y'all. When I saw the prices, I was like, that was a little expensive, but whew, the service, the atmosphere, the quantity of food, I'm giving them a 9.5. I highly recommend trying this place. Oh, I'm coming back. Or ride the motorcycle up here one day. There's like a DIY skate spot right up the road. I think this is in Mayo. So if you're in this area, I highly recommend you go to Sue's Deli. Man, right to the left, Sue's Deli. I saw another order at that Safeway I just shopped at. $35, 15 items, and it was like 4 or 5 miles. I got a screenshot of it, but it said someone else got it. And here's another pro tip. Someone left this in the comment. It hasn't worked for me yet, but they say it works. When it says another shopper got the order, go to your profile, which is like the last tab, at least on iPhone, and then go to settings, and you can refresh app. And they said 3 out of 4 times you will get that order that says someone else got. It didn't work for me, but that's another pro tip. All right, so we just got an Uber. It's picking up 5 guys. I think it was $10.90. So on Uber, there's a chance it's a hidden tip. Same thing with that shopping order. The tip hasn't come in yet, but that one might be hidden tip. But anyway, 5 guys, $10, going like 5 or 6 miles, but it's going to like downtown Annapolis. There's no parking there, but we could definitely get another order. Yep, thank you. All right, so because the total's $3.38 on the Uber when I dropped it off, because it takes an hour for the tip to show up. Probably not hidden tip on that one, because it would be, I think it's when it's $8 even. When you see it, when the, like if it said $10 and then you only got paid $2, good chance they're hiding tip on that. I think I'm lost. But what I love about this Annapolis area is you kind of can bounce around from one spot to another where there's restaurants, not that far, So you don't have to worry about making $2 per mile, in my opinion, as much, because you can drop off and be near other stuff, So if you only make $1 per mile, but like you get another one right when you drop it off, to me, that's what you want. I am definitely lost. All right, y'all, I fudged up. I didn't deliver the Sprite. I'll never find that address again. I don't know. I feel bad, but I just drove around in circles for like 5 minutes in that neighborhood to figure out how to get out. And if I contact Uber support, no thanks. I don't care. If they take the tip away, I deserve it. I messed up. All right, so I got another Uber. It is, well, no, I declined one first. It was a good one. It was $6 going like 2.5 miles at Burger King, but I'm not messing with that Burger King. And then I got this one, $7.33. I think it was going 3.8 miles. And picking up at Einstein's Bagel. I have no idea where that is. Thanks, man. All right, got the Uber picked up. It's way better than it looks. For some reason, Uber always tries to take you to the highway. You can just go like down a road and it's like only 1.5 miles away. We just gotta remember, deliver this drink that doesn't have any ice in it. All right, so the tip came in on that Uber shop and pay, and there was hidden tip, 33 cents. This is a really interesting amount of tip to hide, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. All right, dropped the Uber off. It's 1 o'clock now. So we started at 8:30 to 1 o'clock, because I'm gonna go to the hospital now and visit my mom. I figure breakfast and lunch are kind of over. I might do some this evening, but we'll see about that. All right, so I just left the hospital. I spent most of the day with my mom. It's like 6 o'clock now. I freaking stabbed myself in the, I had to wear a mask because she has pneumonia, so they don't want anyone else getting her any more sick. But I went to scratch my face and I stabbed myself in the eye with my mask, so my eye really hurts. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, I got a problem that I can't ever turn these apps off. So as soon as I get out of the hospital, here we are. We're doing a DoorDash, $6, 3.6 miles. First DoorDash of the day. Oh, that's it. Thanks, man. That was perfection. Already ready. We're gonna use the bag, and it'll be wet after one use, but you know, I got 3 of them. And it's fighting me. I should have just taken this damn thing in there, but I don't, y'all know I don't do that. I think you look like an idiot walking around with a DoorDash bag. That's how the haters see you in real life. All right, yo. So, I didn't know Annapolis had a ghetto, but yeah, they do. The people I just delivered to, their house had graffiti on it. There's people parked like, so you can't even get down the road because I don't know what's going on here. But I thought for sure I was about to get robbed. So I'm grateful I got a $2 tip and I didn't get robbed. All right, y'all, after we got out of the ghetto, I don't know why I'm calling it the ghetto. I don't know what was over that neighborhood, but like literally like it was a one-way road. Like there's curbs on both sides of the road, curbs on both sides of the road. And like I had to swerve over to the wrong side of the road to go to these cars that are just parked where like you shouldn't park. And then where their house was, it was like a traffic circle. So once you get to the other side of the traffic circle, there was a freaking ice cream truck just playing the freaking, you know, like the hip hop ice cream beats. I don't know. I thought for sure they were gonna freaking block my car in and it was gonna be bad news, but we got out of there. Then I just got this Uber, $9.26 going 3 miles, picking up at Mod Pizza. I need to look at the GPS because I don't have any idea where Mod Pizza's at. Yep. Thanks, man. Got the Mod Pizza dropped off. That was a nice, easy order. Man, I gotta say, Uber Eats hits way different in Annapolis than it does where I live. But I mean, in my house, I'm 5 miles away from and that's not always true. I only turn it on when I'm near restaurants and they're still just, ugh. Here, there's actually orders worth doing on a regular basis. At least, maybe I'm just getting lucky today, but today Uber's been good to me. I forgot to tell you, Uber sent me another one right as I pulled up, but I'm not doing it because it's $6, 3.3 miles. That's a great order, but crumble cookies. Crumble cookies out here might be better than mine, but the one near me, man, there's like 10 people working in that place and it takes them like 15 minutes, not really, but it takes them 5 or 10 minutes to put 4 cookies in a box. Like it just, can't do it. They on my naughty list for picking up. All right, got another Uber. It's a shop and pay, $12, 3 items, 2.8 miles. Yes. All right, that order was so easy. There's 2 kinds of hemorrhoid things and some Doritos. That took me probably 2 minutes of shopping. All right, I'm telling y'all, Uber is hitting so different here. This is crazy. Before I even dropped that one off, they sent me another one. $12, 3 miles, Cava. Cava's like right across the street. There's 2 orders in a row that I just delivered to hotels. Hey, hopefully Uber keeps doing this. I'll keep delivering.
You like your drinks?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Any specific way you want them in the tray?
I'll put them in. You can just leave it there, man. Thank you. I was wrong about the Cava order. It's actually going 4.8 total, but 4.6 miles after the pickup. And it's going to Edgewater. More restaurants. We're going to get another one. All right, y'all. Before I drop that one off, got another Uber Eats. $14.41. Going 7.6 miles. Picking up at Cold Stone, and it takes me from Edgewater back to Annapolis, where there's a bunch of restaurants. All right, we got the Ubers picked up. They're trying to trick me. They didn't put no name on the bag. We got my man Peter, and then this is Samuel. All right, there is a receipt, so if I get confused, we can figure it out, right? Samuel. All right, yep, we got it right. Let's go. So I actually don't have another Uber, but I just looked at the clock, and in 1 hour from 6:30 to 7:30, I did 2 $12 Ubers and 1 $14 Uber. What the hell? We got to get one more Uber because I was just looking and they got a streak. I've done 4 Ubers, and if I do one more, I get an extra $5. So even though it's not that great of an order, we got to do one. All right, got another Uber, $6.60, something like that, picking up at Popeyes, 3.4 miles. And they gonna add $5 on that joint. So heck yeah. And I think I'm done playing gigs because I've done a lot of deliveries today. Thank you, thank you. All right, we did it. We got the $5 incentive. We dropped off the Popeyes. Uber tried to add a $2 and a $1.50 when I was in Popeyes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, I'm hitting the highway and I'm going home. It's 8 o'clock at night. I'm not gonna get home until 8:30. I left my house at 8:30 this morning. We didn't work that whole time. You know, I spent 4 or 5 hours. I think it was like, yeah, 4 or 5 hours at the hospital with my mom. And I stopped at Sue's to get breakfast. So, yeah. Now we're gonna move on to Sunday. I feel like this is gonna be a long video. All right, Sunday morning now. I just got an Instacart to start the day off with. It is $16.96, going 2.8 miles and only 8 items. So, hectic. So I just dropped that Instacart off, and I turned on Uber, and Uber says if I do 3 more shopping pays, I get an extra 20 bucks. So that must have been like an all weekend promotion. I don't even look at the promos on Uber, because besides yesterday, Uber is like never worth doing. And I feel like the only reason Uber was worth doing yesterday is probably because everyone else is like so fed up with Uber. I really don't know. No explanation for how I made more than $100 on Uber yesterday. I got another one, like right away, $14.98, 1.5 or 1.8 miles, 5 items. Don't get no easier than this. All right, got another Instacart. It has been a little while. Oh, 22 or 23 bucks. Going 1.7 miles, 24 items. 2 customers though. All right, that Instacart, oh my God, Food Lion needs help. There's every damn thing that these people wanted, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. The weekends actually suck more on Instacart because of that. Yeah, customer 1, there is no way in hell they're not gonna make it on this naughty list. They ordered 7 items. I was only able to get them 3 of the items, and at least they were replying, you know, talking to me, because they had chosen replacements in the app, but they didn't want none of them. So I started sending them screenshots where it said, you've chosen this replacement. In my mind, to prove to them that I'm not just picking random shit for them. They fucking picked this shit. Pardon my French. I don't know why they would pick it and then don't want it. Playing mind games with me. Y'all, I can't even believe what is happening right now. I am so stupid. This is the 4th time I'm delivering to this clown that tip baits. How? How does this happen? How is it not on my naughty list? I don't get it. I know I have this person marked. I know I've blocked them. Hopefully it's their neighbor, but if this is, I'm so upset. Because that order was such a pain. Every single thing was wrong. I'm gonna get bad ratings off this too. Like, this is buzzkill. All right, so it was definitely the same house. She actually like responded to me after I delivered and said, thank you, sorry I missed your messages while you were shopping. So let's see if she takes my tip away. All right, I got another one, 25 bucks, 35 items, 1.8 miles. I'm just scared because of how empty the shelves are at Food Lion. It's a lot of baby food too. I think I'm gonna call it quits after this. All right, that Instacart went way smoother than that last one. I can't wait to look at my total after I drop it off to see if old tip baited again. But yeah, I only had to refund them on one thing, and it was baby food. And I realized why Instacart is so frustrating, because you know, the customer most of the time, I bet they don't realize how the app works, that like, if you want us to pick a replacement, that's an option. If you want to be refunded, that's an option. And you can choose a replacement that you want if what you want's out of stock. And I feel like most people are just like, I'm ordering this. You know, I've never ordered on Instacart, so I don't even know what it's like, but that's how I imagine it's got to be, because that's where there's all this confusion of, you know, well, what do they actually want us to do? That's like the most frustrating thing. You know, let me know if you agree. It's got to be the most frustrating thing.